What's happening? It's your girl TampaMystic, and we are back with another episode of the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. You already know what's going on. Listen, I always bring the dopest artists, the dopest talent through. And tonight I got a special guest that we're gonna bring through. In the meantime, y'all stay tuned. We about to get this thing popping. Hey, and there he
Yeah, what's
is.
going on? What's going on?
What's going on, man? Listen, your ears must be ringing because I be talking about you a lot, telling people how dope you are. Introduce yourself, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Y'all know the vibes is JuFazo on the cut, man. I'm happy to be out here again, talking to Tampa again, man. Last time we linked up, it was dope, and a lot's happened since then, so we got a lot to catch up on.
Hey, big facts, man, and shout out to your momager too on the check-in.
No cap, no cap.
Hey man, so listen, thank you guys everybody for tuning in or anybody that's going to maybe catch this on the replay. I am Tampa Mystic. This is the industry's most wanted podcast. I'm excited to have you on the check-in tonight. We got a lot to talk about and then we do have your new video that you just released that we're going to show in just a little bit,
Yes.
man. But I really want, like I always like people to get to know your journey a little bit because, one thing about being a music artist, this is not an easy business. It takes a lot to do what you do. So let's just kind of take it back a little bit first, man. Are you originally from the Atlanta area? Where are you from?
No, I'm not. I root from Brooklyn, New York. I was actually born in Baltimore, Maryland, though. So
Okay.
I'm from out of town, but I'm a you know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian out in Atlanta though. I love Atlanta, man. I've been out here like for a minute now. So it's you know what I'm saying? I love the city. I call the city my home too.
Man, facts. Me too. I love this. So let me ask you this. Were you pursuing music before you got here, or is that something that you got into on a heavier level once you moved to Atlanta?
Yeah, it was definitely like heavier once I moved here because I got older. Like my mom has always been in the industry. So since we were up
Yes.
north, like she was always moving and I was with her, like, like kind of like her little like like her little sidekick, you know what I'm saying? But like I
Yeah.
started pursuing my own career, like yeah, when I got to Atlanta. So yeah.
So that's what's up. So let's take it back, man. This is always the famous question. Who were you listening to growing up? Like who were some of your musical, motivators or inspiration?
Oh, listening like okay, so I've been listening to Drake since like best I ever had type vibes. I've been listening to Biggie forever. That's who I grew up on. Like Tupac, uh Young M.A was huge too because I love the way how she flow on the hooks and on the verses. Like she's monster with that. So those are a couple people that I definitely look up to a lot. Oh, female artists too like Rihanna. I look up to
Okay.
Rihanna too for her flow and just her like charisma. You know what I'm saying? How she get out there and move and make it happen, and she don't really let nothing else face her. So yeah, those are a couple artists I've been really listening to since I've been growing up.
Well, you got a well-rounded catalog. You mentioned Drake, and then you took it over to Tupac, and then back to Rihanna and Young M.A, which I think is so dope because you have to respect the craft of artistry. Period. Even if you don't necessarily care for the genre, like I don't listen to country music, but I respect it. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I think it's really dope that you have a well versed and rounded catalog of artists that you are inspired by or that you listen to because that's going to help you be more well rounded as an artist.
Yeah.
When did you really discover that music was for you though? Like I know growing up we always listen to music. You said your mom's been in the business for a long time. Shout out to Lonnie.
Yeah.
When did you really realize, man, this is what I want to do?
Like I was about like 13 years old when I realized I was like, oh yeah, like music is it. I kind of don't want to involve myself in any other, what I'm saying, industry until I really pursue this, like cuz like I said, like growing up around music is kind of like a temptation. Like like you like you get close to it. You like, oh, I like this. Okay, cool. Like let me I like this. And then when I started laying down tracks, it was over with. I was like, yeah, this is me. This is what I need to do. I got my people behind me, and I just need to take this route and go with it.
Absolutely, man. How did your mom react to it? I mean, I know she was in the business and everything, but sometimes what we do as parents, we may not necessarily want our kids to follow, or we may want them to follow that. How did your
Yeah,
mom feel about you getting in the music business? I know she's a heavy supporter of yours right now, but
yeah.
initially, was she excited about it?
Yeah, well, it was okay. So my mom is the harshest, like when it comes to music, like she does not hold back. So
That's
you know,
good though.
and nobody at all, Drake, nobody came out and just was spitting and just was hard. First track lay down hard. So
Fact.
you know, when I first started doing music, my mom was like, I was just recording on my phone with a little microphone, like headphones. And so she's like, like I can't really, you know what I'm saying? We're not putting that out for real. Like, nah, it's not that good. And then I begged her. I was like, all right, well, let me prove myself. Let me go. And I found this little kit online. I was like, yo, it's a little interface, a little mic. Let me hook it up to my laptop. Let me show you what I could do. And she finally did it for me after like 2 months of begging her. She finally went and got it for me. I got it and I made a dope song. And then after that, she was like, okay, I can respect you. And then ever since then, it's been up from there. So she's like my huge, like my biggest supporter when it comes to music. So yeah.
Man, that is so dope. Like the one person that you really want to have behind you, or maybe even two people like your parents. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You really want to have their blessing, per se. And it's not to say that even if she didn't want you to do it, that you're not going to pursue it because it's your passion.
Mhm.
But it's even doper when she's fully on board, man. And she goes hard for you too.
Heck yeah. She does for real. She goes hard.
So, how are you liking Atlanta? I know you've been out here for a while. As far as the music scene, how's it treating you? How do you like it?
I love the city. I think the city it has its ways sometimes. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
Like the city got its ways sometimes. Sometimes they be hating, but not like the city shows mad love. Like when I go out and I perform or I be out and I'm networking, people don't have no problem to pull out their phone. Yo, here's my Instagram. Hit me up. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it's like a huge like melting pot of different cultures. That's why I love Atlanta so much.
Absolutely, it is. Like I think that if you come to the city and you don't make it in some way, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna make it all the way to the top, but if you don't at least get some sort of exposure, then you're
Mhm.
just being lazy because there's so much
Yeah.
opportunity out here.
Yeah, and it's definitely a lot of like like I tell people, like to be successful doesn't mean to be the biggest face on camera, Like there's a
Right.
bunch of successful people that are out here doing like forex trading, that are out here entrepreneurs, and they get in a
Yeah.
bag, and that's successful to me. If you get in your bag, you're successful to me. So
Absolutely. No matter what it is you want to do. And some people work the 9 to 5 and that's cool for them. It's not
mhm,
cool for me. You know what I'm saying? But
not
that
cool for
that's
me either.
no, like but I did it for many, 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 many years. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
did it
we
for a
all
long
have.
time. But it's like some people work for someone else for the rest of their life and they're okay with that. And I respect that. That's cool. But there's people like us who are entrepreneurs. How old are you right now?
I'm 19.
Okay, see, listen, you got longevity, bro. Like you 19 years old and you are out working a lot of people who's been doing this way longer than you and you've got great music. In fact, I'm going to show the video in just a minute cuz while we got quite a few people tuned in, I want to make sure cuz we're streaming on Facebook, we're streaming on YouTube, we're streaming on Twitch. We got a lot of people tuned in. So while we got the audience here, we're going to show the video. We're going to come back and talk some more, and then we might play it again at the end for anybody who tuned in. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, heck yeah. Let's rock out. Let's do it.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about this Mind My Business.
Mhm.
This is the new visual. It's only been out, what, maybe a week or so? It's brand new, ain't
Uh,
it?
yeah, it's brand new. It's been out maybe a week. Yeah, maybe a week.
Okay, so just give everybody a little insight on the song, like who produced it and stuff, and then we're gonna show it on the screen because I want while we got a good audience, I want everybody. We might not show the whole video, but we'll at least show half of it because I want them to go to YouTube and stream it so they can run them streams up, give you a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. You get what
Heck
I'm
yeah,
saying?
heck yeah, heck yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Nah,
give us
so
some
like
insight on the song.
my business. Well, it was engineered by the same engineer, Dusty Brogdon. Shout out Dusty Brogdon. He engineered the whole Out of Sight, Out of Mind EP. We got in there, we crammed that out together. So it's mad love to him. Let's just start off with that. Uh, the visuals behind it. I really wanted it to be organic, you know, like I didn't want all these crazy like treatments and storylines. I literally just wanted to be organic. We outside, we in the woods, you feel me? Like I got the tribal blanket that I actually made myself for out of
Oh,
my cover art, and we just got out there and we just shot it up like that. It was dope.
I think that's dope, man. I mean, it's nothing against people who spend all this money on videos, but really you don't have to.
You don't.
Like the most that you should be spending is to actually get the video filmed. Like as
Yeah.
far as like props and stuff like that, like you
Nah.
ain't gotta go out and spend 3,000-4,000 renting mansions. And I mean, I know it looks cool,
Cars and yeah, nah.
but we ain't living like that. So not
Exactly.
yet. Not yet. We're not living like that yet. We're gonna claim it. So we're gonna go ahead and show this visual. We're gonna show a portion of it so people can check it out. Shout out to everybody tuned in, checked in. I see you guys. Thank you guys for tapping in and supporting the movement. So go ahead and introduce the song and the video, and then I'm gonna bring it on the screen.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's out of sight, out of mind, man. This is my business. The official video, man. Let's turn that guy up. Let's go.
Hey.
I've been trying to mind my business. Heard the guys on the niggas out to hear me. They call my name and they act like I don't hear it. Yeah. I've been trying to mind my business. I've been trying. Pray to God, cause some demons out to get me. They call my name and they act like I don't hear it. Fuck a chain, I rock crystals for my spirit. I found my drive, I'm just learning how to steer it. All this pain, you can hear it in my lyrics. All this fame, I can tell I'm coming near it. About that gang, I'm pulling on just to clear it. I've been trying to mind my business flow. Got tired of my old bitch, so I switched the hoe. Need some more. I just popped 3 Xannies and I need some more. Never know. Gotta keep that Glock in me, never know. I ain't seen her ops in so long. I'm like, where they go? Pull off in that motherfucking coupe. Had to let it loose. If I got a problem, call the troops. Time to break the news. Going up against me in the gang, I promise you lose. Know my lyrics starting to get insane. I've been in a booth. Trying to tell a young nigga don't run up. He got done up. I've been grinding all summer. Keep it a honor. But my bitch a baby Birkin, shout out to Ghana. I'ma hit that bitch like nah. I'm tryna know my business. I've been trying. Pray to God, cause some demons out to get me. They call my name and act like I don't hear it.
All right, so we can't give y'all the whole video because I need you to go to his YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell them what your YouTube channel is while we speaking on that.
My YouTube is JuFazo, man. Just like the name right there, man. JuFazo. Y'all go tap in, man. Y'all go like, y'all go subscribe, share it with y'all friends and family, man. Let's get out there.
Man, that's a dope visual. Like, first of all, whoever shot it, really, like you said, you did it outside.
Yeah.
I peeped the color grading on there. Like, that was
Eli.
fire.
Yeah, my boy E-Chan. Shout out E-Chan. My boy go
He
crazy.
out here at ATL?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, he fire. One thing that I really look for with visuals, you know, anybody can shoot a video. Anybody can pick up a camera and shoot a video. That's cool. Mm-hmm. However, it's about how they capture certain angles, and the editing process is crucial. So he definitely did a great job. So shout out to him for sure.
He's 17. He's 17
No,
years old. Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's 17. Yes. Shout out E-Chan, man. He's hard.
Dang, 17?
Yeah, 17. We try to keep the crew as young as possible because the youth is what I fight for. That's my team.
Man, shout out to him, bro. Like, keep doing your thing. You crazy with it at 17 years old. Like, I can only imagine where he gonna be in 5 more years. He gonna be making movies. You dig?
What? Man.
So let's talk about your name, JuFazo. Where'd that come from?
JuFazo. So I was in gym class with one of my homeboys, and I used to be called Judah Diamond, and let's not joke me with that one. I know that's not the best name. I changed it though. And I was just like, damn, bro, like I gotta change my name. Like Judah Diamond is spelled weird. It's too hard for people to hear when I'm performing, and I'm like, yo, follow me, whoop, you know, like it's too hard, it's too long. So I'm like, we need to find something better, but I want to keep Jew because my middle name is Julius. So people call me Jew off the rip, you know?
Right.
And he was like, well, bro, you rock Fazos all the time. Like, I always got Air Forces on me. Like, anybody that been around me that know me know I always got Air Forces on me. That's my favorite shoe. So Fazo, you know, they call him Fazo. So it's like JuFazo. It's like, oh, that sounds hard. That's different. And it looks good. So I'm like, bet, let's rock out with it.
I agree, man. That's another important part of being an artist, man, is your name. Like you want to make sure that it stand out, but you also want to make sure that it's rememberable. And like you said, when you're at the performing or whatever, and you shout it out, people are going to understand clearly what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you kept it true to yourself because, like you said, it's a portion of what your middle name is.
Mm-hmm.
So you kept it all the way real. So let's talk a little bit more in depth about this music business. What do you want to do? Like, I know what you want to do, may change along the way. Your goals may change or whatever, but right now what's today? August 11th, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do, let's say in the next, 1 to 2 years? Where do you want to see yourself at within this business?
I want to see, honestly, I shoot really high for myself. And it's like, I kind of, so little story. So when I started rocking these crystals, right, I went through this whole like stage of like spiritually finding myself. And then I started to like step back and understand and like peep how people, like how they they don't necessarily want to give people a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, with that being said, like, my goal most definitely is to push myself as far as I can in all genres of music and across the globe as far as being an artist. But I want to put myself in a position to where I'm able to give people a chance. Like, I want to take all the revenue and all the resources, the connects, the fan base that I grow over the next 2 years and 3 years, start a record label. And I don't want it to be based off just, oh, he's got numbers. Okay, let's sign him. Oh, he's got a bag. Let's sign him. No, I wanted to be based off of solely who can get in the studio and lay it down. Like
Yeah,
that's
good
what it
talent.
should be based off of. You feel me? Like strictly talent. So those are like that's like a huge goal that I'm trying to get as fast as possible. I want to be able to give people a chance.
I agree because honestly, I think that a lot of people have gotten away from the talent part. Instagram has made a lot of whack people famous. Yes, I'm saying it.
Bruh, for real, bruh. Nah,
You know,
for real.
and it's not on no hate shit at all. It's
Nah.
not. Instagram has made and TikTok has made a lot of people who are just whack famous, and it's because maybe because they are doing some dumb shit and it's attracting people or whatever, but it's like you said, there's some people out there with some real raw talent. Maybe they just don't have the bag behind them, you know what I'm saying, to
Or
really
the
push their
team or the
content.
people. Like, it's a
Right.
blessing for me to have my mom pushing me out there, and that's the sole
Yes.
reason why I am the way why I am where I am right now. So like,
Absolutely.
like
I
people that
agree.
don't
It
got
go
that
hard
stuff,
for you.
I feel like they should still have a chance to get out there and actually, what I'm saying, do it up. You feel me? And live their dream.
Right. I agree. And I think the only way, to really, really be a boss is you got to put other people in a position to be a boss.
Exactly. You got to expand. That's the only way
Yeah,
everybody gonna grow.
absolutely. So if not music, what else do you enjoy doing, man? I know music is probably your number one and you love being in the studio recording and you love doing stuff like we're doing now. And so do I. But outside of that, what else can we catch you doing?
Um, I'm trying to. Okay, so this is a big reveal. So I've always played sports. Like, that sports is
Okay.
always my thing. But starting literally today, I just got off the phone with my homeboy. Shout out Big Theo, man. He in the gym right now, killing it. And I was like, man, I got with a couple like creators that I know, and I got with a couple fitness programs, and I'm about to start like this whole fitness journey that I'm gonna run through social media. And I'm about to get in the gym and go stupid. Yeah, yeah. So
I
that's
love
the
that.
reveal. Yeah, that's
My
the reveal.
dog. Y'all heard it
Yeah,
here first on Industry's Most Wanted.
yeah,
Listen, I just want to talk about that for a minute because I think that's a amazing thing, especially at your age at 19. A lot of 19-year-olds, and it's not that nothing disrespectful, but a lot of them don't understand how important it is to start at a young age taking care of your health, because what you do right now is going to catch up to you in 20, 30 years.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you starting young and being mindful of what you're putting in your body and how we only got one shot at life, right? Like
Real
once,
talk.
once we dead, like dead is forever. Our life is
Facts.
not forever. So it's like you want to live as long as you can. So I think that is so dope. So you're going to be documenting and stuff so people can follow along on your fitness journey?
Yeah, most definitely. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to reach first. I'm gonna start off with because I already have a Planet Fitness membership. I'm gonna start off with every Planet Fitness that I can reach that's local, that's big. Like big Planet Fitnesses around me in Atlanta,
Right.
Then I'm gonna start with LA Fitnesses, you know, like and the one in Atlantic Station or the one out in Buckhead. Like I'm gonna just start moving around, connecting with people, getting in with like I know a couple of fitness, you know what I'm saying? I know a couple like fitness influencers, and I want to definitely get in the gym with them. Maybe sit down, grab like something healthy to eat, you know what I'm saying? And let's talk like about what they do on the side of fitness, you know, because
Right.
everybody sees like fitness people and nobody ever thinks like, whoa, what do they do besides fitness? Like I know they do something else. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, that's why
So
I asked you because I'm like, I know you do music, but I know there's other things that interest you. So that's great that fitness is one of them because honestly, I really think what you're doing in this business and that business, you can tie it together somehow. You can bring it together because there's a lot of unhealthy ass people in this music business.
it is for real, bro.
You
People,
know, like
we can't be out in the club smoking and drinking, bro, and then want to lay down all the next day. Nah, you got to get in the gym, dog. You got detox.
facts. You think about a lot of these great artists are dying young. I'm talking like 50 years old. That's young. That really should only be about the halfway point in your life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's because in their younger years they were not taking care of themselves. They was wilding out. And I mean, I'm not saying don't have a good time, but make sure you're mindful of how you this is our temple. Take care of it. That's why y'all see me. If y'all watch my stories, boy, I be at the gym or on the
Oh
trail
yeah,
every
you be on
day.
it. You be on it. We gonna get into, and I'm gonna have to pull you on my platform, and
I
we gonna
can't
sit down
wait.
and talk too. Most definitely, I'm gonna definitely ride out there for sure.
I can't wait, man. We gotta get it. We gotta go to and we gonna get your mom too. Shout out to Lonnie. We're gonna hit Arabian Mountains together.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yes. So anything else you got coming up? Like do you have I know right now it's kind of iffy as you and I were talking before we went live, like this COVID is really still out there and people gotta really be mindful of that. And a lot of that comes from proper preparation. Make sure you're taking care of yourself now. That way, if you do get COVID, you're not going to die from it. Your body, your immune system is going to be able to fight it off. And that comes
Take
from
your take your liquid silver. That's what you need to do. Take your liquid silver. Take your
Are you,
elderberry.
are you talking about like colloidal silver?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Yeah. That's, man, listen, I've been using that stuff for years and years and years. It fights off infection. A lot of people don't know about that.
yeah, yeah. My mom just got me on that stuff. Like she wake up in the morning, be trying to force that junk. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let it happen. Whatever. I ain't even finna fight it no more. And it actually does help though, for real. You actually wake up, you feel better, you move
Yes.
around quicker, you know. So
Absolutely. It's like, and if you properly prep now, that way if you do get the virus, your body's going to be able to fight it off. And that means taking your vitamin C's, your D's, your zincs, your elderberries, your silvers, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think that's dope. But with all that being said, what else can we expect coming up from you? I know you got this new visual out, which we're gonna replay a little bit of it in just a minute. I want everybody to please go to YouTube and support the movement. One easy, free way. I'm gonna tell you what easy and a free way that you can support these artists is go to their YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. YouTube is the biggest streaming platform out there because it's so universal. You don't even need an app to watch it. You get what I'm saying? You can do it from your web browser, whether it's on your phone or your computer or whatever. Go hit that subscribe button. That's free. It might take
Yeah.
you like 2 seconds of your time. Watch the video. It's a good video. Hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. Like artists really depend on that type of support, and it don't cost you nothing but maybe 3 to 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, make sure you guys are supporting the movement.
Most
Um,
definitely.
so we're pushing the visual. Anything else you got coming up that you want to let the people know about?
Well, right now I'm really trying to hone in on my EP that I just dropped, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. I'm working on getting like all of the visuals out, you know. So like next thing we're working on, I just met this cameraman out in the city. I was out in the city with my homeboys. He ran down on me, took some pictures, and since then we've been coming up with this dope treatment and like for Fire and Ice, the song Fire and Ice, which is a dope song. Y'all go check that
Mm.
out. And so like it's kind of like a storyline going throughout the whole EP. And so I already took that route where I was like, all right, we're going to do this organic. We're not going to make no storyline. It's going to be real simple. And you're just going to enjoy the music and just enjoy the face. You know what I'm saying? But like
I like that.
now I want to really like dig deep into like my whole thought process and like how I envision the song when I lay the song down and when I write the song.
Right.
You know? So Fire and Ice is going to be a freaking movie. Y'all look out for that. That's coming next.
I think that's dope because some people overdo it in the video, you know. I mean, whatever people's flavor is, that's cool, but this is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say about opinions.
Mhm.
But my personal opinion is don't overdo it in the video because two people are too busy watching the video and not really listening to the song, if that makes sense. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like you want to give them a dope visual. I get it, but you don't have to overdo it. You know, just like the visual, mind my business. I think that you nailed it because you gave them a dope visual, but you didn't overdo it. So people are going to not only capture your what you visioned with it, but they're going to actually listen to the song as well.
yeah. And like I know, like when it comes to like artists that are signed to record labels, it's not really as much leeway. But like
Right.
I think artists need to bring back more like visuals that are complementing how they thought of the song. Like bruh, like I'll be watching. Like I love Pooh Shiesty, but I'll be
Right.
watching some of his videos, and I'll be like, bruh, I know you was not thinking about this when you wrote this song or you recorded this song, bruh. You was not thinking about
Exactly. Like the
cooking
storyline. Yeah.
like like in the kitchen cooking like, and then you was not thinking about that when you wrote that, bro. Like
Right.
so
Right. I mean, like whoever put those treatments together, it's like, bro, did you even listen to the song? Like
yeah, like what?
it doesn't match whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, we're gonna finish watching the rest of the video. I guess we listened to and watched the first half. We'll close it out with watching the remainder of it.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, tell everybody where they can follow you on all your social media, like whether it's Instagram, wherever you're at.
Yeah, so all my social medias are JuFazo. Instagram is ju.fazo. And that's it, man. All my social media is JuFazo. Instagram, ju.fazo. Y'all go follow me, man. Y'all go share my page, man. Y'all interact with me too. I answer all my DMs, so y'all go interact with me as well, most definitely. I love
Absolutely.
y'all.
That's an important part of an artist is, on your Instagram and your social platforms, you got to engage with people. If they're reaching out to you, you got to reach back,
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to lose a fan base. So I think that's great that you're actually engaging with the people who are reaching out to you, man. Last but not least, there's been a lot of people that's tuned in tonight. Anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my team. Like I have been blessed since I dropped my EP. I have been blessed with so many great supporters that I can actually call family, that I can link up with. We can have fun, we can have good vibes, great energy, and we get work done. And they support me and they network, and it's dope, man. Shout out Theo, Big Thelonious, man, Big Theo. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing right now, man. Shout out Day Day, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Day Day, she's a huge supporter. That's family. That's kinfolk. That's team. Shout out Audie, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my left hand man. Audie, bro. A lot of people like try to downplay her, bro, and I can't stand that jump because like Audie, bro, people don't know she has had so many talks with me and really like kept me moving with this jump. Like it doesn't matter about necessarily like, oh, who's gonna support what, like, oh, who's gonna do this, like that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I definitely look for that in every, you know what I'm saying, like aspect of my team, but Audie has sat down with me and actually like been like, bro, you gotta do this. Like, bro, don't give up. Like, bro, nah, like don't let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get out of your head, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? So like it's a huge reason of where I am right now is definitely Audie for sure. Shout out my mom. Y'all know the vibes. My mom, she go crazy. My
I
mom
love
goes
her.
crazy, bro. My
I
mom
love
goes
her.
crazy. Like she's in inboxes, she's in DMs, she's
She
emailing people.
is.
Like she works hard, bro. It's hard to
She
keep
does.
up with her. She works so hard. And lastly, shout out my sister. You know what I'm saying, Melissa. Like she like my biggest like fan, but not my fan. She more like my like biggest support system. Like she be reposting my stuff more than I repost my stuff. Like
That's dope. That's
I
so
be like,
dope.
damn, like she like I'll post something. Like I posted a little promo video the other day to my business. And she called me the like not even a second after I posted it. She FaceTimed me. She's like, you need to post it on Reels too. I wanna be able to repost it so people can like instantly see it. I'm like, oh snap! Like, all right, let me repost it on Reels. Like, she be on it. So definitely shout out my whole team, man. My family, man. They support me, man. I love them. I'll do anything for them, most definitely.
Man, that's a blessing, bro, that you got such a dope team around you. Listen, I really rock with you. I appreciate you taking some time tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is our second interview on Industry's Most Wanted. It's definitely not gonna be our last one though. You know what
Not
I'm
at
saying?
all. Not at all. I'm gonna ride out there and we're gonna get one in person before hopefully any of this stuff gets crazy. You know, like we're gonna definitely get it in. Yeah, for sure.
And when you start on your fitness journey, we got to get a workout in too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
most definitely. Yes, most definitely. I'll definitely set that up for sure.
That'll be fire, man. Well, listen, thank you guys, everybody who tuned in tonight. I see everybody there, whether you guys are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, we appreciate the movement. If you guys came in late, this video will be posted back on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube. Make sure you guys check it out, watch it from beginning to end. But we're going to finish it out and close out with watching the rest of this video. You know what I'm saying? So once again, we appreciate y'all checking in. Y'all stay tuned for it, man.
Yes, sir.
Fuck a chain, I rock crystals for my spirit. I found my drive, I'm just learning how to steer it. All this pain, you can hear it in my lyrics. All this fame, I can tell I'm coming near it. By that gang, I'm pulling on just to clear it. I've been trying to mind my business. Pray to God, cause some demons out to get me. They call my name and they act like I don't hear it. Fuck a chain, I rock crystals for my spirit. I found my drive, I'm just learning how to steer it. All this pain, you can hear it in my lyrics. All this fame, I can tell I'm coming near it. By that gang, I'm pulling on just to clear it. I've been trying to mind my business.
Hey, and that's a wrap, y'all. Once again, thank you guys, everybody who tuned in. Thank you, JuFazo, for tapping in tonight.
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, hold on. We got all your other music about to play on here. Actually, you know what? While I got you right here, hold on. Let me take this off the screen for a second. I got one more I want to play. You got 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's rock out.
All right, so hold on a second. Let me find. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm about to go find it, and we're gonna play this other video. Hold on a second now. Let me go find it, y'all. I'm over here trying to find it real quick on his YouTube channel. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me bring it up here right quick.
Yo, what's good? Shit, what's up? Nothing, bro. I'm with my boy tonight. What's up? Ooh, shit, what's up? We can link later on. What's up? Let's do it. Gotta link. Say that. I'm already knowing.
I just wanna rewind. Might roll up again in the meantime. Right under the seat is where I keep night. Even though I'm hurt, I know I'll be fine. I don't get no sleep cause I be rolling. Fast pace in the slow motion. If I don't got my burner, then I'm poking. And I turn to the drugs when I'm coping. And feel like I ain't dreamed it forever. But maybe that's just for the better. Speak on the core, name you need a stretcher. And when I think about it, make my chest hurt. The day I gotta go, I'ma go out. The day he reached for my chain, I show out. I didn't know my purpose, but I know now. Just roll another blunt so I can flow now. I just wanna rewind. Might roll up again in the meantime. Why it seem like all my niggas keep dying? Even if you fuck it up and keep trying. I don't get no sleep cause I'm swollen. Fast pace in the slow motion. If I don't got my burner then I'm poking. And I turn to the drugs when I'm coping. I just wanna rewind.
That shit's so hard.
In the meantime.
And that's a vibe, man. That was like
it's a whole vibe.
That's a vibe. Definitely, that's a vibe. Shout out Echan. He shot this one too, man. Shout out Echan.
Fire.
I just wanna rewind. My whole up again in the meantime. Right under the seat is where I keep life. Even though I'm hurt, I know I'll be fine. I don't get no sleep 'cause I be moving. Fast pace in the slow motion.
Shout out to family. Hey, that face behind the camera, y'all make sure y'all look out for that face. That's the face behind the camera, man. That's Echan. Shout out Echan for sure.
Yes, make sure you guys definitely tap in with the movement, bro. Once again, I appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. Thank you for taking some time with us. It's a pleasure. You got great music. You a superstar. You got a lot of talent to go, along with you just being a humble young man. Like, you 19. You got a lot of longevity ahead of you, man. So I definitely respect you and I salute the movement. Thank you, everybody who tapped in tonight. You got anything else before we get up out of here?
No, man. I just want to appreciate y'all, man. Like, I thank y'all for taking the time out of y'all day. Y'all tapping in with me, man. Y'all learning a little bit about me, man. Y'all staying with me throughout this journey. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to have opportunities like this. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate
Of course, man. And make sure you guys follow the movement with your girl, TampaMystic, Industry's Most Wanted.
vibes.
Hey, we out of here, y'all.